Do you understand what HTML5 is? Do you understand what CSS3 is? Do you understand how to actually implement these in your web applications? Or do you say, well, I build on the modern web, therefore I'm using HTML5. I build in the modern web, therefore I must be using CSS3. See, there's a big deal difference. And when you don't have a good foundational knowledge of HTML5 and CSS3 and JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript, and how it works, what happens is you create things that work, but not things that are well designed. You create things that work for most people, but not all people. You create things that work unless you need to have some kind of accessibility helper. Okay, so this is where I think that there's a big gap in the market today. People skip right from, I know how to do an H1 tag and a div, right to, I'm gonna build an Angular or React front end, and I don't need to know JavaScript, I don't need to know HTML5 or CSS3 or how any of these things work. That's a big gap. And if I were to ask you, how do you center a div, and you say, man, that's hard. Well, then you don't know modern web development. You don't have a good foundation, because there's multiple ways of doing it very easily. So when it comes to this idea of a good foundation, this is why I built my web development master course. It's a foundation in web development. It's about HTML5, CSS3, vanilla JavaScript, both beginner and advanced. It's about accessibility. It's about making sure your website is performant. Make sure it ranks high in SEO, all because you have a good foundation that you can then build upon when you build a Blazor app or a JavaScript app like Angular or React. So having a good foundation is important. Knowing how to then build off of that is the next step, but you can't build off of something you don't know how to do yet.